Sometimes I despise who I am. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I look at myself in the mirror and I absolutely and utterly loathe what is reflected back at me. Because I know that I could be doing so much more. I know that I could be so much more. I know that there's so much potential latent within me that hasn't yet been expressed. And since I'm an incredibly impatient person, I get frustrated because I want all of that potential to be expressed right now. I don't want to wait. I don't want to trust the process. Look how that worked out for the 76ers. Real great, right? Second round. That's all they got. I don't want to wait. I don't want to trust in the universe. I don't want to trust in God. I don't want to trust in a divine plan. I don't want to trust in scripture. I want it now. That's what my flesh is telling me. I want it now. I want to be the best now. I want to be great at everything I want to be great at now. I want to be an absolute specimen, a piece of holy excellence now. And I know that I can't be, at least not in the entirety of what I see myself as one day becoming. I know I can't be. And I know that if I were to be all that I could be right now, that means I would have accelerated my timeline so fast to the point where I'd be on the verge of fucking death. Because the only way I'm going to be able to see all that I could be is by reflecting on what I've already done. Meaning I'm going to be on my deathbed. But there's a power in hating yourself anyways and moving through it. Like you can get it all now. There's a power in just saying, I fucking hate what I see in the mirror. I despise the image I'm looking at, and I don't want to look at it anymore. There's a power in just loathing yourself so much to the point where you can't help but do things. You can't help but go run 5 miles. You can't help but work out 3 times a day. You can't help but film a video. You can't help but try and learn new skills or make content or speak to people or go new places or do ridiculous things. You can't help it. You can't help but just conjure up these absolutely stupid and ludicrous ideas in your head that you have to get done, even if they don't take you anywhere tangible, even if they don't accelerate your career path. They don't help you climb the ladder at all. You just have to do it because you want to see what you can do. Right, yesterday, I had this idea that I should get a bottle of Milagro, 750 milliliters, maybe a 1.5 if I was really feeling crazy, which the more I thought about it, the more I was excited about it. I was thinking about getting a bottle, and I was thinking about just walking. Where to? Milwaukee. How far is it? 100 miles. When would I get there? According to Google Maps, 2 days. But I was thinking about it. Did I do it? No. I laid down. I laid down in bed. I talked myself out of it by just melting into the mattress. I didn't go anywhere. I just laid down. I calmed down. I chilled out. Do I regret it? No, I think it was a really smart decision because I do have things to do tomorrow. I do have places to be. But if I didn't, I probably would have done it. I might do it anyways. And if I do it, it will be on video because I will make sure to document it because these are the types of things that need to be documented because nobody else is doing it. Nobody's doing anything absolutely stupid. And I feel compelled to do something absolutely ridiculous just to prove that I can do it to myself. Just to prove that all of these people out here that are creating content, it's all scripted. It's all monotonous. It's all banal. It's all inhuman. It's all AI, robotic. It's all BS. And I just want to do something ridiculous or a set of things that are ridiculous and have it on film. And even if I don't have it on film, know that I did it, right? Fly out to a new city. Don't get a hotel room. Don't get an Airbnb. Just fly out. Where are you going to go? Who knows? Who are you going to talk to? You'll find out. Where are you going to sleep that night? Hopefully someone hot's house. Why not? Why not go ahead and do it? Sounds like a great idea to me. Google Flights, $100, $200, $300, depending on the city. Maybe $5 if you're really going somewhere expensive and you're getting there right at peak hours. If you're leaving on a Friday, if you're leaving on a Saturday, maybe $500. Spare it. Who cares? Find the money. It doesn't matter. It's not real anyways. Right? Sometimes I hate myself because I feel like I could be doing all of these things. I could be flying to these places and meeting these people and doing these ridiculous stunts for no good reason other than to just do them. And if you don't feel like that, that's fine. You might hate yourself for another reason. You might hate yourself because you're addicted to drugs. You might hate yourself because you're poor. You might hate yourself because you're not very smart. You might hate yourself because you think you're unattractive, or because you're not very fit, or because people don't like you, or whatever it is. You might have an insecurity or a set of insecurities that make you hate yourself for a different reason. But regardless, use it. Channel it. Stoke those flames. Put iron to the coal and just let it burn. Turn up the heat. Think about Back to the Future 3, the scene where they're trying to get back to 1985. Remember how hot that train was? Think of yourself as the train. And think about getting it not as hot as it got, but even hotter. And imagine yourself going off the rails. The explosion, the beauty and the blast of that train, just boom. And then when everybody thinks you're gone, when everybody thinks you're done, when everybody thinks you've been destroyed, you rise from those ashes. Imagine the world. Imagine the applause. Imagine the looks on the people's faces when they say, what? What was that? What? But imagine yourself, the younger you, the future you saying, oh, yes, he actually did it. We're actually going to become what we said we were going to become. And then the older you, or rather the former you saying, oh my God, what I wrote down whenever I was 6, 7, 8 years old, it's actually going to come true, right? You have these two sides of the equation, looking at yourself saying, oh my God, he actually did it, right? It doesn't matter why you hate yourself. Use it. Use it to go further than you ever thought possible. Use your hatred to do things that others call ridiculous. Use your hatred to work nonstop, to go without sleep, to go without food, to go to places you've never been, to become the life of the party, to build the business, to build the body, to become this absolute specimen, to become a myth, a legend. Is this not what we all want? You can deny it all you'd like, but deep within your heart of hearts, you're compelled to be eternal. You're compelled to leave a legacy that isn't about how much money you made, or even the business you built, or the equity you left to your children, the trust fund, the cars that you drive, the house that you have. No, a myth, a story that lasts forever. We all are compelled, you and I are compelled to be characters in a great myth like the Odyssey, like the Iliad. We want to be Achilles. We want to be like Odysseus. We want to be Agamemnon. We want to be Helen. We want to be the princes of Troy. We want to be these characters. We just have to have the nerve to do it. And the easiest way to find the nerve is to just hate yourself. At least that's what I found. Just hate yourself. Find something to hate. Make something up if you have to. If it's real, great. All the more powerful. But if you have to, just make something up. Because when you make something up, it'll spur you to action. See, the truth about life is that the only thing that matters is doing whatever you need to do to get yourself to take action. There is no one silver bullet that is going to work for everyone. There is no universal thought here. There is no one form that is going to get you to take action. The truth of the matter is, you need to find whatever it is that will get you to take action. If it is hating yourself, if it is despising what you see in the mirror, if it is loathing your own existence, then use it. If this doesn't resonate with you and you need a more positive message, you need something more uplifting, something more flowery and buttery, that's fine too. Use that. But if you do hate yourself, and you have serious insecurities that are gnawing at you, that are picking at your skin, that are eating away at who you are, then use it to do all of the things you've always wanted to do, and don't look back. Who cares if you destruct? Who cares? You don't like yourself anyways, so it doesn't matter. Even if you go down in flames, it really does not matter, because you already hate yourself, so you have nothing to lose. It's a great place to be. You're in an ultimate position of leverage. And if you just have the guts to use it, the things you can do, the person you can be, the stories you can write, the myth you can become, I don't even know. All I can tell you is that I see it in my head of who I'm going to become, of what I'm going to be, of the story I'm going to write. And I'm going to use that hatred until I die. I'll probably hate myself forever, at least to some degree. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll find some peace on a humble abode in Wyoming, raising horses and cattle and pigs and dogs. Maybe I'll have a wife, 100 kids, Maybe then I'll find peace. But Brad Pitt's character didn't. Legends of the Fall. Who's to say I will? I don't know. Use it, don't. Up to you. In any case, I'm going to hit the gym for a second workout because I'm about to go on a little experiment tonight. Also going to be on YouTube. Probably a decent bit after this video. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be fun. The end of August is going to be a really interesting time for me here in Chicago. But yeah. Have a blessed day or a blessed evening or a blessed whatever time it is for you.